What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you how to use White Brite to do a reverse Rorschach. This is a navy blue shirt. It has been soaked in water, squeezed out, and spun out in the washer, so it is damp. I drew a line from the top to the bottom on the front and the back so I can mirror the shirt. This will be tied up with sinew, a couple rubber bands. If you're curious about the lines, I used liquid chalk. It works pretty well. Today we're going to mirror fold this, tie it up, mix up a little bit of White Brite into a bucket with boiling water, and we're going to dip this in for a minute or so, take it out, rinse it, and continue the process. So come along. So first, I'm going to grab the top here, in the bottom right at the center. I'm going to crease it along this line, lay it flat. I want this line to be right on the side. I don't want it to be on the top or the bottom. I want it to be along this section. So I just pinch it and kind of pull it over or pull it back. I'm going to take this sleeve and push it through into this other sleeve. Then I'm going to take the back center here and the center of the top on the back here and just fold it over. And then the same exact thing with the line here. Make sure it's directly on the side. Going to pick it up, give it a shake, and that's going to finish off the sleeve through the sleeve. Make sure everything's equal and you don't have any creases. And you now have a mirrored shirt. Just make sure everything is equal. At this point, I'm going to use my liquid chalk pen, and I'm going to draw from the corner here up to the sleeve. It's just going to be a random line. This section here will stay blue. The rest will be discharged. Starting here. Something random. We're going to pleat along this line. I'm going to put a few clips along this shirt just to keep it in place. I want to start pleating from this corner up. So take the corner, start your first pleat. They can be tall, short. At this point, I'm going to place a rubber band around this. Just to keep it in place. Now that I have this section tied off, I have the front and the back I'm going to work a design into. I want to work with the front face of the shirt, not the back side. So whenever I tie these knots, I want it to be facing up, not down. Going to remove these clips. I will be using sinew and a dowel for this. I always start off with a slip knot. I just go 3 times around, pull it tight. You can always cut off the excess. So since this is a Rorschach design, it's meant to be an image in which your perspective sees something different than someone else. So you can also tie this any way you want. I'm just showing you one way. It's basically going to be a variety of random geodes and ties in between that. But you want to make sure that you keep it symmetric, keep this front and back always together, and work with this front side. First, I'm going to start with something random from this corner into the chest. So I'm going to take this section here, fold it up, and I want to mold the shirt around, bend it, twist it. As long as it stays together, it'll create a cool design. I'm going to tie off a little section just like this, put my slip knot right around it, pull it tight, and basically tie a geode. Try to go around the same exact line to keep it clean. I'll normally wrap around 3 to 4 times. If you do this with a dry shirt, the out white Brite will seep underneath the sinew lines and it will remove the base color. We do want to keep a lot of the base color, and then we're going to be adding a little bit of contrast on top of that. I'm going to go up the nub, and back down. Going to work to the sleeve here. I'm going to pull it up, fold it in, push it in, bend it up just like that. Your goal is to fill up basically every single spot that you can. If it's loose, do something with it. Make sure it matches up. Bend it, fold it around. You can come up and divide that into 2. Work the way back down. I'm I'm going to put some random folds at the bottom. Be creative. I'm going to do a little roll. Then I'm going to bend that around. I want to make sure the shirt has very tight, dense nubs so it doesn't remove too much of the base color. I do a loop, pull it through, cinch it, should be good to go. I tied off this section just to keep it together so when I discharge it doesn't get in the way. So with that step, I put press and seal around the section that I tied off in the very beginning. This will act as a barrier or in case any splashing comes up, but some will still seep up and that's perfectly fine. So this is after 2 days. It's been soaking in water, squeezed out, mixed with soap and squeezed out and soaked again, non-stop. That water, you'll see it will turn yellow and you'll know that it will still have that out white Brite still in it. So you squeeze all of it out, let it absorb fresh water, and continue that process as long as you can. You may even want to put it in the washer to spin it out and repeat, but it is a little tedious. This has been soaked in soda ash. I do also recommend using a separate container for your soda ash because it will bring out a little bit of color and it may darken. So this has been soaking for a day in soda ash and now we are going to ice dye it.